How are you doing? This is Dr. Adam Hemley at Princeton Plastic Surgeons, and I am going to talk to you about CoolSculpting. So one of the services that we provide here is non-invasive body contouring with CoolSculpting. That's basically we're freezing your fat without surgery, without any downtime, and improving the shape and improving the fit of your clothes. So how does that work? Well, we got these two machines here which allow us to kind of work on both sides of the body at the same time. Each machine has this applicator, and these applicators, they have little things here that fit so that we could kind of, get those areas that you could pinch on your body, and we could treat anywhere that you could pinch. If you could pinch some fat, we got an applicator that will fit around there. And the way it works is that this machine is actually going to drop the temperature between that area that it's got pinched, and that temperature will freeze the fat cells. So what does that do? Well, most of the cells in your body are made up of water. The fat cells, they're made out of fat, and so if we drop it to the temperature where those fat cells die but the regular cells don't, your body is going to eliminate some of these dead cells. And usually this is a way of stimulating your body to get rid of these hard to get rid of areas. So it takes about 6 weeks to see the results. We are able to reduce it by about 20%. So what's that mean? Is like if I'm pinching this much, in about 6 weeks it'll be about this much, okay? Now that still leaves some fat, but it's better than it was before, and it didn't require any surgery or anything like that. And most people are usually coming in for several sessions to really get the results that you want. So it's not a magic bullet. You don't just walk out of here looking like you're a lot slimmer, but it's a great alternative for people who are busy, who have jobs, who don't have a lot of downtime that they could take care of. You can come in here, get treated, go right back to your life without worrying about it, and then come back in like 6 weeks or 8 weeks and treat that same area again, and you could get even smaller. So the timeline really is a little bit longer, but it gives you options when before you didn't have options at all. All right, let's look at some before and afters. Again, a little bit of hard to get rid of fat there. Again, this is not a weight loss procedure. We're not trying to get you down 20 pounds, but it's those areas that you just can't get rid of despite anything you do. We're able to slim that down. Same thing over here. Again, some very realistic results. Look at these love handle areas. Look at these pouches down there. And we're able to shrink that with a few sessions of liposuction. Another realistic result. Again, she's got great skin quality. She doesn't have a lot of sagging skin in that area, but she's got pinchable fat. And with 2 to 3 sessions of liposuction, this is the results that we could achieve. I think it's important to be realistic of what it takes though. One session isn't gonna do it, right? We're reducing the fat by about 20%. So think about it. If you're pinching this much, it's gonna be down to here. If you're pinching this much, it's gonna be a little bit less. So with multiple treatments, we're able to get it down to a level that really impacts visibly what you could see. Most of the time, one session, unless you're like really thin or almost there, is going to give you a marginal result. And this is when like people say, oh, it doesn't work, or I wasn't happy. They're like, well, I got one session of CoolSculpting and I didn't see anything. Well, maybe that one session wasn't enough for that one little area that you did, and you probably needed more. Personally, when I first got this machine, I mean, come on, who doesn't want to have fat taken off without having surgery? I mean, I was like one of the first people that used this machine, and I'd like read the science, I heard all these things about it, so I said, let me test it on myself, and I only treated one side, okay? And then I got busy, and I didn't treat the other side right away, and so I walked around for about a year with one lopsided side where it was much smaller than, like my right side was like all nice and slim, and the left side, there was like these bulges of fat that I had to take care of, and we had to come back and treat it so that I could look more even again. So personally, on me, it definitely works. I could see it with my own eyes because the treated side was much better than the untreated side. I don't recommend you try to test it on yourself. Really take my word for it. Look at the science. It's definitely, this has been out for years now. This isn't like a new machine, but you have to have realistic expectations of what it could achieve and what you need to do to get those results. And that usually means multiple treatments, several sessions, and you'll have improvements after each one, but they build on each other. So that's all about CoolSculpting. We'd love to have you here. Definitely, if you're interested, give us a call. Could give you more information. CoolSculpting consultations are free, so why not? Come in and take advantage of it. If you are interested, you could reach out to us at 609-301-0760, or you could find me on Instagram at Dr. Hamway.